Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Happy Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Friday's Eve, whichever. Take your pick. Hope all is going well for you. We're almost into the weekend, but it's not like feels like a deserved weekend around here. I mean, it's been kind of late on the streaming side, but no, it has still been a pretty busy and productive week. Lots of good stuff going on, but won't be quite the info dump for you tonight since we did a little bit of that on Tuesday, the last time we streamed. But yeah, a little of everything going on. So yeah, let's get things started. If you are new to the Rec Room, this is essentially the coolest corner of the internet where you can get the rundown of things going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be creative project updates or insight into creative processes. And then, of course, you also get the breakdown of what makes our favorite franchises tick, whether that be pop culture commentary or deep dives into games that we spend most of our time on. So, and that's just because it takes a lot of work to create content, to actually create it, whether even for actual live streaming. If you're actually going to create stuff to talk about, that's a lot of work, and I don't really have a lot of time because most of the time around here is spent creating other stuff, which doesn't necessarily translate well into live streaming. So, yeah, a little of everything. So yeah, numbers are pretty steady, but Odysee is on the board for August, so thank you for the new follow. Also, Odysee gets a double dip tonight, so thank you for those of you who checked out our latest episode of Shadow Tactics. Usually, Shadow Tactics doesn't get as much love, so that's cool that if people were checking that one out. I think it's a fantastic game. We've been working on the Ico's Choice expansion of Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun, but also had a huge news dump in that one since we hadn't had a stream prior to that in several days, and that was to catch up on all the shows and everything. So yeah, I think all quiet otherwise. There is one other note about one of the other platforms I'll get to here in a second, but let's talk about what's going on in Forcer Media wise. So, of course, I'm always going to be talking about the writing, largely or small in part, just because it is the number one objective of getting book two in the Firewall Protocol saga done. So today was the first day in the week where I actually missed the 4 page mark, but that was because my day was kind of broken up into chunks. Had some social stuff that disrupted that for a bit, but that's okay. So the fact I'm still at 15 plus pages for the week, that's pretty solid. And that puts us right around 370 pages to go on the editing run. So slowly but surely we're getting there. So I'm hoping over the next few months be able to get that done, get the overall the new inserts done, and then sometime between now and early 2026, maybe book two will finally be done, and that would be within a year and a half of having book one done, which would be either way miraculous compared to the 12 years it took to initially get the first draft done. So I don't think I have too much for you on spoilers or teasers. Well, actually, you know what? I thought of something. So the section I just worked on today is actually going to introduce a new group of characters, which I think are awesome. I mean, in a way, I can't say that all of them are necessarily going to carry through for the rest of the series, but in a way, the group is a parallel to Vanguard. So I think their abilities are really neat. Some of them are abilities that I had ideas for almost since the inception of the whole concept. So I guess I'll leave the spoiler that they are an allied group. They're not an antagonistic group. Let's just put it that way. So they'll be part of the last battle sequence, but there's at least going to be opportunity for Vanguard and this other group to overlap a little bit. Probably have some dialogue and banter and all those kind of things. So that's what I worked on today. But we're working our way up the mountain toward the massive conflict that is going to consume more than the last 30 to 40% of the second book. So that's where things are at. Of course, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you need to pick up a copy of Ascendant Chaos so you know who these names and features are going to be and why that's going to be relevant to things as a whole for the series. So on top of that, of course, still working through the audiobook portion for book one. If you want to help out with anything going on around here, Patreon's the best way to do that. Or, of course, getting a copy of Ascendant Chaos. But at least with Patreon, no matter what, I want to make sure you have something tangible for yourself. That's either the audiobook or the hard copy book. But on Patreon, we've got already through chapter 6 done. And I'm hoping, if not tomorrow, early next week, I should have the first piece of chapter 7 done. I did round 3 of recording yesterday, and then today I had to do some refinement. But other than a final check tomorrow, I think it's just a matter of export and upload, and all that stuff can take a fair amount of time. On top of the other zillion things going on. So, but anyway, things are going well. So let me tell you about something today. The social disruption I mentioned. I had a chance to connect with Matt Bush, who directed Aladdin 3477. So here's what I have, and this is now something that will be available at the tables for our show, provided that inventory holds. But here we go. In my hand, I have a Blu-ray of Aladdin 3477. So it is official. It is now a tangible item, and these have been available since I think mid-July. So they're available on Amazon, and I'm guessing other retailers. I haven't really done a whole lot of homework on it, but I now have a couple. So if anybody wants a physical copy, come see me at any of the shows. And that leads into talking about shows. So what's going on next? So this Saturday, I will be at a farmers market, which is in Clinton Township. It is behind a Knights of Columbus. So I've not done this one since June because there was a conflict in July. But I believe that runs like 9 or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., somewhere in the ballpark there. I did get it updated on the Linktree, so that's usually the best place to find that information. So I know if you're not quite in the Metro Detroit area, it'd be a bit of a hike. So at least some of the stuff we have available you can find on Amazon and other things. But of course, if you want to meet me in person, and of course, the other thing that I have exclusively to shows right now is the art prints. And I do have a few that got released or at least completed a couple weeks ago. So I do have some new prints in stock, and of course, we'll be working on some new things leading up to maybe well, some of our shows in September. I've got a goal for myself to try to get a few more done in there. And actually, the second new one is actually rendering and baking as we speak. So that is in progress. So if I get the second one done, the next few will probably be some updates. So I'm excited that things are just plugging along. It's hard to see the progress when it's all bits and pieces scattered everywhere, but things are moving ahead. So two other minor things. One of them's platform related, as mentioned. So some of you who have been around a while may have noticed I've been griping a little bit about what's going on with Twitch, because early in the year Twitch said that, oh yes, we're going to make monetization available to most streamers, and what they did was they cut their requirements for affiliate. Now 75% of the requirements we already had met, and there is just the one of viewership, which we had not quite tackled. So I'm kind of like, well, there goes that option. So I surprisingly got an email this week that said, hey, we're enabling monetization, subs, bits, and other streaming tools. So I haven't really looked into it in full because there was a little bit of a conflict. I wasn't sure if the payout thing works or doesn't work unless you hit that other threshold of affiliate. So I've still got a little homework to do. Plus, I kind of still shrug my shoulders at this point, because really it just means I got to start turning on advertisements, and then Twitch would be the only platform we have advertisements, and then people got to sit through the advertisement when they could be watching us on another platform. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. But it's something I got to look into. I mean, it is cool that they finally realize that maybe not all those thresholds are helpful, especially if they're not helping other people, get into notifiable categories and things and so on. So, I don't know. We might have some options there. Odysee is the only other one that seems to possibly have potential these days, but that one's leveraging the blockchain stuff heavily. And I've dabbled with blockchain and crypto stuff before in the raw form, and trying to deal with wallets and seed phrases and all that kind of stuff is kind of challenging, so it has not been a high priority. But I do understand why there is the choice to do that, because again, it's outside of the ridiculous banking systems and all the central stuff. So, of course, there's pluses and minuses to everything. So, haven't quite tackled any of that yet, but we do have some options. So, the only thing I have for you on the pop culture thing tonight is kind of interesting. I saw a post about a game called Contraband, and this would be more relevant to our Just Cause streams, which is normally on Monday. It was a game that was in development by Avalanche Studios. Well, Avalanche also made Just Cause, and I'm kind of like, oh, that's interesting. So maybe if they've been working on that, maybe that's why there hasn't been much work with the Just Cause franchise. But apparently this project, which has been in development for 5 years, has had the plug pulled on it. And I think there was a collaboration with Microsoft, and it was going to be some, multiplayer online co-op smuggling game. And go figure, after 5 years of development and some of these games costing so much, they can't figure out how to justify the release of it. And I just kind of shrugged my shoulders, but it's kind of interesting to see the name of that developer pop in. Not quite as relevant to what we're doing with Tomb Raider, but, I try to find something of interest, and not always successful because some of it's either outside of things of interest or just, another day. Also, water is wet, kind of one of those days. Speaking of water, I didn't intentionally plan it that way, but we're on episode 30 here of Tomb Raider Remastered, and we've been working through Tomb Raider 3, and which I called More Water, because we completed the Nevada stage last time, and now we're headed into the South Pacific, which they immediately dump us into a river like they did with the Ganges while we were in India. So I'm not sure if we're going to be dealing with the same shenanigans or if we're going to be back down in dry land. I don't know. But I figured we would do London last because London, more iconic, relative to Lara. So I'm like, hey, we'll do that one as a final, provided that there isn't another final stage after that. I have no idea because, again, this is a blind playthrough. I've been enjoying Tomb Raider 3 a little bit more so than Tomb Raider 2, but we have completed India and Nevada, so I think that puts us either at 50% or maybe 40% complete. So here we go. Let's see what's going on. All the usual things. Coastal Village. I mean, that can't completely be underwater, right? Oh, look at this tough guy. Ooh, tough guy and raptor and kayaking. So hopefully we don't have to contend with piranhas this time. I mean, it's nice that they're maybe leveraging their fish stuff a little bit more, but I'm not hearing anything. It must be because I'm underwater. Alright, so there's not hyper strong current, I guess. Maybe we're headed that way. There's land. So I'm not sure which way we can and can't go. Looks like we're probably going to run into a problem here. So that's probably where it's feeding in. What happens if we go over here? Is that a key? Seriously? Key in the bottom of the river? Uh-huh. Is that really how they would do that? Like, hey, keep swimming toward the land and miss the key, go looking on the water for it? I mean, there's possibly a way you might not even see that. Alright, can I climb out here? Doesn't seem like it. No. What about right there? That seems a bit too tall. Yeah, she doesn't like that. Now I gotta look for other keys in the riverbed. You'd think the waterfall would push me away a little bit more, but it doesn't look like it is. Oh, we're almost on dry land. At least wet sand. No diving. Alright, so what other kind of shenanigans we got going on here? Yeah, I don't like how there's like no audio underwater. Oh, what's that? That's too high. There might be a way up and around, but finding it will be interesting. Okay. So that strikes me as the way out of here. That's a long way out. And it looks like there's something on it. Can she stand on this? She can. Oh, would you look at that? Now the question is where to go from here. Gonna have to jump. I don't know where else I'd be able to go, though. If I can't make that... That looks a little too steep. Oh, there's something up there. Is that just leaves moving, or is that something rotating like a crystal that I can't see yet? That's weird. You guys may not be able to see that, but there's something animated over there. It's really kind of weird. I mean, if we're going in that way, I find it hard to believe that they would bring us back out this direction. I mean, this is mostly just for bullets, unless there's anything else. Chairman stopping in. Saying it's been 10 days since I played Just Cause 3. Well, yeah, sorry, family takes a little bit higher priority than streaming. I mean, I missed 1 week. There's nothing else I can do. How am I? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Yeah, I kind of gave the reason why last time. I mean, so if you didn't catch Tuesday, that's a little bit more of my explanation as to what happened. Wow, I wasn't expecting to make that. Nope, no, let's not do that yet. Let me save before doing this. I'm probably going to have to... Oh, I'm going to have to shimmy across there. Those leaves must be clipping the rock. That's got to be what's going on over there. I can overwrite that one. Didn't really change a whole lot there. Oh, that in and of itself is the secret, huh? Alright, so how am I going to... Oh, I should be able to make that. Ooh, wasn't sure if the water would impede the, Okay, yeah, that's weird. So what they did then, there's no 3D leaves in the old view. So they've overlaid a mesh of leaves, and because of the simulated wind effect, it keeps clipping the rock. Can't say that it's all that impressive, but I digress. Alright, can I jump up to here? What was this going to do for me? No, it's too steep. If I were to do this, though, is there any way to jump across? You know what? Let's leverage our camera. I mean, it doesn't seem like there'd be anything else up here. This looks like the edge of the map. Oh, the classic. Look at that. Floating palm tree. Yes, we have verified this is the edge of the map, so let's not bother. Okay. Okay, whoops, I guess we're done then. Secret accomplished. Oh, that's interesting. What's over here? What is this? Oh, what is... Yeah, what is that? Let's see, this goes down on the ground over there. Yeah, I'm not going to reach that. What's down here? Of course, one-way trip. Alright, nope, not doing that. This is before I made the jump. Okay. Ring. Oh. Dang it. Needs what, MP5 rounds for an MP5 that I still don't have? Okay, so I gotta see what's up here, because that's a one-way trip. Okay, so let me save here. Let's see, would this be a secret or a switch of some kind? Yeah, the natives are burning stuff. Is this an alternate way down there? Is this the skeleton key? It is. Smuggler's key, even though it's good. Doing okay? No, getting Wi-Fi and lag. Yeah, streaming over Wi-Fi seems like it'd be a little bit spotty. I mean, I have to be hardwired in for doing all this stuff. Okay, that certainly seems like. Now I'm confused. How on earth is that other one going to get us back to this point? Because you would have to come in here to get the key, to use the key, which, assuming if you get the key, it wouldn't be secret related. So many options. I kid you not. Tomb Raider with the jump scares way more than Resident Evil. Okay, I'm trying that other thing first. It's got to have some exit point if this is the necessary way to go. That's weird, it's got the window right there. You pressed something for response, comment, and just posted. Oh, so it was just delayed. No worries. I guess I didn't need to jump up there, did I? I mean, is this an alternate should you not find the smuggler's key? I mean, I can't leave here if I don't want to, so... Alright, where's the easiest way up? Gonna find some raptors? Dinosaurs in the jungle? What is going on here? Oh, we got natives. Oh, they're hardy individuals. They're dropping a whole lot, unless they want to give me a tomahawk of some kind. Oh, is this quicksand? It's quicksand. Good thing I checked that. Uh-oh. Dead Lara's gonna be dead. Alright, how am I supposed to... Well, I know how to do this, I just didn't get enough. There we go. Oh, a med pack. Oh, classy. Well, she's perfectly fine. Her cleavage is almost in the trajectory line. Alright, I don't see anywhere else to go from here. Oh, the bridge is overhead, though. That seems too sharp. Let's stay on this side. Okay. Of course, they might hide more stuff in the grass now. I would not be pleased with that. Alright. Does it go anywhere useful? Doesn't seem like. Oh, where are we going? Climb the tree? So what's going to do for us? Oh, too high. Huh. Oh, look who it is. Oh, he wants to stab me. Don't have enough shotgun shells. Alright. I know you don't have much armor on there, pal. Man, this is going way out in the bonkers direction here. It's not taking us back to the Smuggler's Cove. Not taking us back to that bridge either. That looks like a waterfall. There's a crystal. Okay. Do I want to go down just yet? So, I mean, if I go over here, the waterfall's going to likely throw me over the edge. That's weird. That looks... I was going to say, at first it looked like feathers. Now it looks like there's, like, translucent, multicolored kelp. Okay, where are we going? Somehow, I don't want to go down. I'm guessing if we go down, we'd have to be able to get back up. There's a ladder there. Decisions. Okay, let's try going this way. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a safe landing in the water, but... I don't know how you work your way back up. Oh, what's that over there? Looks like there's something on the other side of that. Oh, it's very dark, though. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to find out anyway. Never mind. Apparently the water is a little too shallow, so it is not a safe landing. That's a first. So I guess if you go down, you ain't coming back up. Let's do that for kicks, then. Whee! Oh, they gave you a safety mechanism. Dive! Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go see what's on the other side there. Alright, what is over here? Something. Oh. It's a hole in the wall. That's weird. The hole in the external geometry. Okay. Good job there, developers. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Chairman says, oops. Oh, that's weird. Alright, let's try this. Alright, might as well save this time. Is there a way in from there? No. It's just an illusion. Of course, the janky camera. No, I didn't want that. trying to see if it would give me the camera angle back. Alright. Good job there, Twinkle Toes. Sounds like a trap. Okay, so I'm going to be right on the ledge. Or maybe it's one of the natives swinging an axe. There we go. Okay, now what's happening? Okay, so it's got a ceiling there. I guess this is the only way we're going. Alright. Nope, not a ladder. I hate ladders. Oh, that's even worse on that side. As if the fall wasn't enough. You have been impaled. Yet again, I lose another victim of bad camera angles. Okay. Seriously. Climb up there. Go up there. Give me the can. There we go. Yeah, this has got my curiosity up of what's in the past. Alright, anything complicated or out of the ordinary? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, really? Oops. Wasted an extra round, Lara. Don't use 3 when 2 will do. What is this? Do I have an ancient tribal passkey? Okay, I gotta do something with the snake. Oh, really? Element 115? Oh, that's the one that we got on the Area 51 ship.
No.
Am I supposed to randomly put a crystal in here?
No.
What? So I need something for the snake's mouth. And to my knowledge, I'm stuck over here. Dude, where's your collectible at? Oh, no. So could I have not jumped over there? Oh, I'm gonna try this, but this means I gotta find a way back out and around. Oh, we're stuck here. Okay, yep, she's still forced all the way out there. Okay, so I'd have to go back out this way. They really don't want you at the bottom of this valley here. Okay, so then I guess I'm going to try to figure out how to get out through the trees. Figure out where that bridge is. Can I climb a tree? Is there anything here? Oh, there's one here. Oh, it's too sharp. Never mind. Is there a path on this side? Seems odd that this is here without any way to keep going, so... Let's perhaps jump down the other side. You know what? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, so now there's a ledge, and then there's the bridge. What is that? So that's still only going to be one stone out of many, since there was multiple snakeheads. I'd say at least 3 or 4. Gonna have to jump. Yeah, at least they didn't make that one too precise. Yes, pick it up. Ooh, shotgun shells over there. How am I getting that way? What'd I get? Oh, imagine that. The Serpent Stone. Okay, now... I swear I saw shotgun shells over there. Where are they? I don't know if you can see them. Almost. So right about now, they're just above her head. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. There's bullets in there. Alright, let's grab these first. I thought this was going to go somewhere, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, wow, that's a little too easy for a secret, honestly. Okay, gonna have to jump back that way. How on earth do you get over there? Is there a hidden branch or something? Chairman says Element 115, you forgot the new name, but it used to be called Unipentium. Yeah, that, you know, because I think we're like well past 118 into the 120s or something. But yeah, they had some pretty generic names the first, you know, for quite some time. Unfortunately, I can't believe I remember any of that nonsense from chemistry, because chemistry is like one of my worst subjects. Yeah, see, there's the shotgun shells. How on earth am I supposed to get the shotgun shells? Is there a way to drop down from above? It's kind of unusual. Oop! Oh, that almost didn't work. Ah, there's ledges there. Okay. Oh, that's wonky. Alright, we're gonna try this. There is a way. Do I need a standing jump, or do I need a running jump? Oh, okay. Standing jump will do. See, this should be the secret, not the one that was, like, in almost plain sight. Okay, not a ledge. Alright. Oh, that was a terribly bad idea. So, Chairman says, like 15 years ago, Bob Lazar... Yes, actually, I do know who Bob Lazar is. If you know who that is, talk about Element 115 before it came common knowledge. Yeah, Bob Lazar's story is very, very interesting. I know it's been, like, verified that he ain't making it up, but it's just hard. For me, I just struggle with how much stuff would be hidden that just doesn't come out if there's literally that many people and that many organizations working on stuff. So yeah, I caught some of his I don't know if he's done multiple, but one of his interviews with Joe Rogan, very, very interesting. All right, so that doesn't look like it goes anywhere, but we gotta figure out how to get to that bridge. All right, so I'm guessing if that's not too steep, I might be able to get that way. If not, I gotta find another way around. That's not a ledge up there. Alright, gonna have to jump. Okay, smash my face. Ooh, I could land in the quicksand and not die, right? Even if I make that... Okay, it's not too steep then. Good. Alright. Now where are we going? That's a long way for that bridge. That is a long way over there. Even if I jump to that one and get forced off the ledge, it puts me... Oh, there's a climbing wall right there. And climb down. That's not climbing leaves, is it? Sure doesn't look like it. So he supposedly has cancer now from his time at Area 51? Yeah, if anything, it's pretty like, he probably ate the wrong stuff more so than who knows whether there's actually any element exposure, you know? Oh, that's too far for her to jump? Oh, that was a little hard for quicksand. What? Oh, right. Okay. So I'll save from here. It's got a running start, even though it seems like I should have been able to make that. Oh, she lets... I mean, her hands were out there, but it's considered too far of a fall that she lets go as soon as she's close enough. Yeah, she can't grab the ledge. That's interesting. So the new name for 115 is Moscovium. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to do this. Grab the ledge. Oh, maybe this isn't a climbing vine. It sure looks like it, though. Oh, it's interesting. It's not a climbing vine. That ain't going to cut it. Well, I'm not sure where else to go from here. I gotta find a way back. That's too tall of a fall. And I don't see any climbing ledge to get over to the bridge from either of these walls. Especially with having such a steep angle there. It's kind of funny. I turn my head as if I can like see around the TV screen. Okay, so let's figure out how to safely exit this. Oh, do it from here. Wow. Saved by bonking my face on a giant tree. Alright, so there's a couple hard spots there. That. Can I get to this from here? There's a bit of an obstruction there. What about that? That looks too steep. It's not. But nowhere else to go. Alright, so I still only got one serpent stone. Which I can't imagine doing a whole lot. That's kind of weird. I heard like a crackdown style orb. Yeah, it's kind of got this weird chime when you're walking through there. Yeah, there's no way you're getting back up there. And how many secrets are there, by the way? Oh, stopwatch. 2 out of 4. Alright, I guess we'll go put one serpent stone in place and see what happens, because that's a little obnoxious. You have to keep going all the way over there. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Dead native. Over here. Try to drop down without breaking my ankles. But, yeah, she won't do it on that angled one. That's weird. Oop, that was a little close. Apparently in Russia they discovered the element 115 as one of their super collider experiments, but as I was told that was discovered at CERN. Yes, CERN's a racket. I don't even know how much I trust beyond that. You know, you can deal with such hypothetical stuff that I don't even know what I believe out of some of that. And during one of their experiments with Large Hadron Collider. Yeah. Yeah, so you can take a particle which you can't see at high speed and supposedly it does things and makes new things. I'm like, okay. From the organization that's so heavily invested in occult symbolism. Get up there, Lara. Alright. And bad camera. Get up there. Okay, so she's grabbing the... she's doing the monkey bar thing instead of actually using her feet. Wow, genius. Get up there. Alright. Let's try this again. So what I'm hoping is this would open up something else, but I'm not that optimistic. See, because there's another one right on the other side of that. See what I mean? Like, that did nothing. Like, and there's at least one more. And it won't let me take it, so it's not like I can take that one, put it in this one. I mean, come on. You know, doesn't she have, like, a Indiana Jones whip? Oh, well, there's one. That's interesting. There's one right there. How am I supposed to get up there? Tell me this is not going to fling me into the bottom. Oh, it can't if that's there. Okay. Interesting. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, maybe I gotta go over that way. Whoa! That's dangerous. Crazy camera like that mid-air. Alright, here's a ledge we can get. No, it's not a... Oh, okay, fine. Do it your way, game. There we go. Aha. Oop, almost didn't position correctly for that. Don't you overshoot that. Alright, so that's number 2. Where on earth is number 3? There she goes, not wanting to walk again. And I gotta find another one of these. That's intriguing. Alright, so... let's fly the camera around so I can figure out where it is. So Large Hadron Collider, everything you need to know. Space, the LHC, CERN, primary collapse protons. Yeah, I mean, I have the gist of how it works, but again, um, there's a lot of stuff around CERN that is questionable. Alright, let's see if there's anything up here. Oh, look, waterfall. Whoa, there's stuff up here. Oh, there's a crystal up here. Okay. How do we get in here? Should do complete pathfinding. Okay, the bridge gets us up there. I guess let's figure out where the bridge comes out. So you've got all these platforms which have... Oh, that can't possibly be a bridge. That looks like the edge of the map. Yeah, it is. This is like completely cheating. So they shoot a ion at a copper target and then it splits off in a whole bunch of different other particles. Yeah, again, supposedly, considering you're dealing subatomic stuff, I mean, even quarks and quantum stuff is still like 90% fictitious. Wow. Okay, so there's spikes at the edge of the ladder, so you'd have to jump from there to there. How on earth? Is this the before or is this the after? It's also ridiculous. This is like using Kobe, except I bet you this is the... Is this the way down from the smuggler's room? It won't let me go any further now. Will it let me switch the costume here? Anyway, that's another issue. Okay, so hold on. This seems like this would be the after. If you're going this way, do this, jump off, come around. No, maybe not, because you can't... You'd be sliding down, you have to get that way. Oh, where's this come from? Oh, you'd have to come across here, so this is the after then, because that's a one-way trip. See, it seems like I would have had another way in here if I'd come from the building then. Go through, climb up, work your way around, come across here, come out, go across the bridge. They do make microscopic black holes in the large yeah, it says Hedron. I know you meant Hadron Collider. They're so tiny. Yeah, but again, it's like they immediately blink out of existence. And you can't even prove it's a black hole. You know, you're relying on instrumentation that can't interpret reality, and yet I don't buy it. Not you, but what they sell is the science of it. Oh, there's a button there. Okay, so that's nice. Ah, this goes somewhere then. That looks like it's a way out of here. Oh, leading us into a village. My goodness, guys. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh, maybe maybe the village is the way up through here, because you'd have to go down and around that way. Good grief. So there's not seemingly anything there. Not anything there. Can't drop off that ladder. There's a giant gap in the level. Alright, they messing with us by any other thing that I can't see here? So I went all the way through there so I can go inside, but that doesn't help with finding another stone. Ooh, that's blinking out, so that's the edge of the level. So there's nowhere else to go here. It's the top of the level there. Got the shotgun shells. This is all very moot without having the third stone. I don't know why they would have given you access to this stage if you're completely cutting something else out. All right, so you gotta get going. All right, yeah. Well, it's good to see you again. So, yeah, I'll probably catch you more next week. So, have yourself a good one and a good weekend. All right, nothing else over here. Is that the switch from the serpent thing? Yeah, that's just the... Oh, that's interesting. So it kind of cuts the level out. It doesn't show it from the other side. Can't really get the camera through there. Alright, so what I didn't figure out here is if there is a way to get to the bridge from here, because it just seems like I'm totally stuck without being able to get to this bridge. If I could get into the waterfall and come across, maybe... Oh, that's interesting. So once you, if you go to the bridge to there, there's another possible secret then. How would I get up the waterfall? Okay, so that's a steep edge all the way up to the waterfall. Alright, I could have jumped from the tree to there, and then I don't think I would have been able to jump all the way across there to get that one. Oh, this is all kinds of ridiculous. I'm reaching the point I may have to go back just to see what was inside the smuggler's cabin there. I mean, other than putting this in here for speedrun reasons, why would you bypass all of that? Oh, is there anything? No, there's no way they'd put it way up here. It's the edge of the map. Yeah, they don't want you seeing over that, if not for the camera. Ooh, yeah, look at all that. I don't see Serpent Stone number 3. Just saying. Oh, yeah, costume changed back. So you can change the costume, you just can't keep it. Okay. Hate to do this. Alright, so we're already over here. Because there's nothing appearing to go back this way. Oh, there was a ladder there. See, yeah, this is the... See, I was able to fly the camera all the way over here. That thing got me twice. I already forgotten about it again. I wonder if that's why I couldn't fly the camera if it was treated as a wall. Oh, what is that? We got alligators again. Didn't see them with the camera. What is that? Shooting some way up top, too. Oh, it's a native. He's got a blowgun? Looks like I'm tagging him. I got him. Let's see if there's... Look at all those arrows that down the water. Oh, still an alligator. Get the alligator. There's still 2 of them. Come on over here. These guys are smarter than their predecessors. Alright, we'll come back to that. That's a steep wall, but that looks like there's something there. Come on over here, Gator. Get him before he swims away. Get him. There we go. So, can I get out of the water from here? Yes. Okay. See, if I'm being thorough, I want to check everything, even underwater. Oh, yeah, see? There you go. Need the harpoons. There's more harpoons. That's harpoons there? Okay, so those weren't just arrows from the other guy. Yeah, those are harpoons I didn't realize. Well, it's nice to know I got a lifetime supply of those. Because they're typically a last resort. Most useless item number 1, flare. Number 2, harpoon. Why use a harpoon when a bazooka will do? Yeah, see, something doesn't add up. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go over there. That's gonna run us around. Yeah, it's got the crackdown, like, chime. Ooh, gotta pick up an agility orb. Or a secret orb. Lara doesn't get, building bounding skills. Okay. Doesn't seem like much else going on around here. Alright, so that looks like... Actually, I'm not sure what this looks like. Ah, there we go. Found it. There we go. Yeah, I didn't see all these monkey bars when using the camera. Now the problem... Oh, man. Well, gee, I guess it's a good thing I can do it that way. I was gonna say, I got no other way to see if I'm over the target. See, dead end. Yeah, thank you for that. Alright, let's do from there. There we go. Okay, so there's the one-way trip. Can I get the crystal after doing that, though? I don't know. Alright, well, do I guess I'll just overwrite the original progress here. So I gotta jump this. Oh. Is there a way to do that? Because that sure seemed kind of wonky. I don't envision getting that from there. It's almost like I'd have to jump from back here on the wall. Oh, not quite. Let's try that again. This would be like ultra precise. Nope. Yeah, I guess I can try a standing jump from here. Oh, see, that's it's too far. I don't really care about the collectible crystals all that much, but... Alright, let's try this. That's a bit much, so I'm gonna forego that one. Try one more time. Yeah. Not gonna happen. Okay, so you actually do have to go up. Oh, what do you want? Oh, now he's hitting me. Oh, now poisoned? What a jerk. Replace snakes with natives. Of course, in old Lego terminology, they would have been referred to as islanders. Alright, so was there a health pack? There was, so let's grab the health pack first. And hope Lara can walk to the ledge without doing something stupid. Alright, do not grab the ladder. Oh, all that trouble for nothing. Yeah, so, and no serpent stone in here either. Oh, no! Eh. Should have saved. Yeah, it's almost like that would have been a shortcut. Oh, good grief, Lara. Where's this going to take me? Back to the bottom? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, go through that. Oh! Eh! Yeah, if I don't shoot him, he's going to chip away at me while I'm climbing the ladder. At least I would think. It's not like his accuracy was all that fantastic. See, look. I thought that was kind of wonky. How come I couldn't see him? So he doesn't spawn in until you get over here. I'm magically warping in voodoo native. Now I can't even walk. For shame. Jump. Alright, native. I got tagged. What am I doing? Okay, let's overrate that, just in case I impale myself. No, get up there. Okay, so that didn't work out so well before. Let's see what the trick is here. Less face bonking on rock ceiling. There we go. Problem solved. See, I don't know if that was like a complete red herring or what, to say, hey, we'll let you shortcut all this. Like, why? Why would you do that? All right, so now we know we now have access to the bridge and the temple. But before we go out there, though, I'm gonna try to figure that out. Nice job, Laura. Quality running leap. Oh, that... What? Could I have gotten... That's a climbing wall? That's dirty. So I wonder if that's how I was supposed to get back up there. That's just messed up. How was I supposed to know that was a climbing wall? Tell me any of this was a climbing wall? Bing and fail. That's just garbage. I mean, technically, it makes me think you can climb this, too. It does, like, I don't know what the visual distinction is. Well, I mean, this is... Well, I guess the question is whether this is only here for the secret, or if this was way back up. Doesn't seem like that's relevant. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, see, none of this other rock stuff seems like climbable. Alright, well, I'll try that later. Obviously, there's the health pack down there, but not going down there just yet. We have to come back out for the serpent stones. Do I need a flare? Not really. Okay. Dead end. Really, thank you for that nice little throwback to The Last Crusade, where I get taken out by a giant buzzsaw. Oh, I gotta do this all over again now. Couldn't have shown me that on the camera, huh? Everything was paused. Not to mention, it's like you're flying a drone. You're not actually controlling Laura. So apparently, the technology only works if there's a human being coming through the temple. The penitent Laura will not pass. Alright, we'll start the new stack up here. Alright. Useless item here. 1 out of 75. Whoa, look at that thing. It just like pops in and out of the wall? Seriously? That was jank. Alright, I'm just gonna... Can we do... Oh, seriously, I do that? Alright, native. You know what? No, I'm just going to, shoot you in the knees. Like, I go to crouch, then he comes after me. So if you don't get hit by this, then you get hit by a native. Let's hope there's no more of those. Why are you making me look at this, the skylight? It's kind of advanced construction here for... Oh, lovely. Can I crawl under these? Oh, there are spikes there, so you're not going over that way. Alright, what's this button do? Wow, we just turned the lights out. So they want me to look at it, then I turn it off. That's too steep. Make me use a flare. Is there any of these that are any different? That's gonna be too steep. Did water get... Nope, water didn't get turned off. Well, I could go out down that way, get tossed off the waterfall to go get the serpent stones, but... Oh, I got poisoned from those. Oh my goodness. This level is testing my patience. See, it seems like there's nothing here. You know, what is this little alcove? Just to hide the guy that spawns and comes at you from behind? Man, that buzzsaw is pretty obnoxious. So that doesn't do anything. So why do I care the fact I turned the light off? Oh, and now the switch is lower. What? That's weird. Why is it lower to the ground? Well, even if I shimmied across that ledge, it would still only put me above the water. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. What's this gonna do for me? This is gonna hurt. See, I can't get far enough to do anything here. Didn't need to shimmy to do that. Oh, not good. We sploosh and splat. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this again. Come here, native. He stabbed me. Didn't look like he did. I'm gonna take out this buzzsaw by getting my blood all over it and gunking up the gears. So I'm still crawling and she's still looking at it. No, that was a waste. I don't see a section where there is no spikes. She's not going to be able to grab that ledge. It's way too close. This board makes no sense. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to go that way yet. Again, I don't know that the serpent stone thing doesn't have me go around there. See, once I hit this button, it's like it drops. See, it's like at her knees afterward. And there goes the lights. Now, see, look, why is it down there now? A fire symbol or a light symbol? What am I looking for? No movable blocks. Now that's pretty far. Can't imagine having changed anything over in here. Kind of bit beyond what they would do unless you, again, unless they showed you the camera to know, like, oh yeah, you got to go back to this room, or we showed you the open door. Ugh, hear the blade. You can get from the bridge down to places, but you're not getting back up unless, again, I don't know if that was too tall or not. May have been too tall. So this is the scenario I refer to as screwed if you do, screwed if you don't. If I go the other way, we're short one serpent stone. If I go this way, short having any idea what to do with the light that we turned off. I have no idea why I care about turning off a skylight or perhaps an electrical light in the middle of well, South Pacific, I don't know, native temple. I don't know what kind of native ethnicity there would be down there. Oh, pistols, that's what I was looking for. There's nothing for me to shoot at. The button is inaccessible. I guess, you know what? I have to see if anything changes on the outside, but I don't see anything there. Just run over the ledge. Alright, so getting the other one would involve going back, going this way. Oh, and didn't get the grab. Unbelievable. Oh, she hit her. I was like, how did I take damage? I guess there's a ledge right there. Alright, so let me grab this. Oh. Alright, how do you make me do this? Oh, there we go. Alright, native, we got bullets for you. Where are you? Yeah, you weren't there a second ago. Great. Turd. Alright, so I guess I'm on the ground level. Let me go get this stuff. Alright, so now let's test this theory. Was this wall climbable from all the way down here? No, it's not. And it's too tall. So again, still doesn't solve the issue of how on earth would I have reached the bridge from being down here. Okay, go this way. Alright, so I have to go up first, correct? Yeah. Oh, you can reach that. Don't be such a sissy. Alright, so I'll save before going the other way around. Swing and a miss. Is there any other angles I missed from over here? Considering this is so obvious that it's not a secret. Ooh, kind of going close there. I guess that'll do. Alright, let's do this. Yes, listen to the sound of that, not buzzsaw, buzzsaw. Not at all obnoxious. Totally not obvious secret. Alright, is there a movable block or anything here? Don't see one. Pretty much an enclosed space. Okay, see. I mean, obviously stone number 2's over there. I don't know what else to look for. I'm pretty confident none of these leaves are enough to support Lara's weight. Just jump into the abyss. Okay. Alright, let's look around, make sure I can't find anything else. I mean, that's the edge of the map. Yeah, I can go over here. There's nowhere to go up. Also the edge of the map. I mean, they can't put the hidden item that far or make it that obscure. So I have no idea what the button did, and I have no idea where the third serpent stone is. I don't think I can make that from here, so I'm going to have to go down and around. Actually, you know what? What's this? There we go. Yeah, they really don't want you going down there, so I can't figure out anything else with that. Get up there. Alright, now she's in ladder mode this time. Come on. Go on. Go on. Okay. So the native doesn't show up till we get over there. And that had nothing to do with getting that one. Yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. There he is. See, I would more be inclined to expect him to drop something, but I don't know. The fact I pushed the torch button, I mean, does that change anything out here? I don't know. Seem like that's anything up there. Let's double check. Nope. Nope. Yay, there's one. There's two. And Nothing. Shove this in there. I mean, is there any way across the waterfall to get down over to the other side? This is as bad as that other one in Nevada where I couldn't find the switch that was hidden underneath based on the angle. So obviously I figured out the bridge at least, but that was because I had to backtrack the whole way. Okay, so you can go in the water. I mean, yeah, the light's off. The camera doesn't do anything with that. Okay. Guess we'll keep going this way this time. I thought this would have been the way out. So probably deep ramp. And then... native huts. Is there anything over here? See, I would think it would come out through this way or something, but that would be unless this is the way out of the level. So in which case I'd have to go figure out the serpent stone thing first, and then we'd exit out through here. There's a crystal. What is that? Pulley? Got water with a thing that doesn't open yet. This is such a hack trying to have to do it this way. Okay, shotgun shells, fantastic. Don't care. Spikes. Whoa, where's this coming from? Man, I got a whole nother massive level here. Where does this go? All this. Is this part of the next level? Is this part of the same one? I got a treehouse. Ooh. Oh, can't get in the treehouse. Door's locked. What about through here? There's a switch or something. Oh, preloading the next level. Flare is lovely. Yeah, this seems like this is the next thing. I don't see anything connecting. Okay, so this is the area we would come in from. Over there, I think. So is there anything off this direction? There is, this thing. See, I would expect the serpent stone doors to come in here somehow. Oh my. Massive marsh of quicksand. Another turn switch. That looks almost like a crusher, like if you stand on that, it's going to drop something on you. Another treehouse. Another bridge. A rope. Oh, wow. Come up through the water. This is going to end up where the... way I couldn't get through because of the door, right. Boy, what is going on here? Oh, goody. Rockets and missiles for also hardware I still don't yet have. So there's something there. Grenades. So there's the other part of the level. Oh, here we go. All right, there it is. So, nope, yep. Okay, so the serpent section does lead into here. As does the giant ramp. Are they giving you a split path, or am I missing something completely? I mean, there's this climb, or is there a ladder here? I can't tell because there's no anything going on. I don't see a switch on this side. I can't tell if that's a ladder or a ramp. It seems like this is going to drop you into there permanently. Whoa, spikes are missing. Why are the spikes missing? Huh? When did those disappear? What? They're missing still. But I still have no idea how to get back up there. Great. Alright, hold on. So... Stop looking at that. Oh, then they just showed up. What the... So do they just spawn in too, and is that why they... No. I just had a thought here. Is the light the activator for the spikes to show up? You would never have a way to undo it. Did you poison me? Okay, so that would be the reason they want you to look in the light, but there's no spikes at the moment. See, no spikes over there as far as I know. Now the light's off. No traps. Maybe. Let's find out. If they load, then we'll know it's a load of crap. The light is the activator, but you can't undo it. Oh, ouch, ouch. Alright, so I'm poisoned. Fantastic. So there wouldn't be a way back in if you don't have the Serpent Stones resolved. Yep, see, it's a long ramp. Oh, man. Yep. Poison, deal with that. So, I really don't know what that's all about. Okay, so I'm not hitting that. You're not going back into the temple. You'd have to have a way to... Wow. One down here. Need a zillion health packs. What do you want? Alright, so maybe I'll get up in there. Let's... I am not traversing my way across that, that's for sure. What you gotta say? Alright, so that closed something. I don't know how I feel about that. Double tap. Okay, so that's interesting. So that's not accessible at the moment. So there's a tree branch up there, but most of that's cut off. That doesn't seem relevant. So that would be the way out then, because we can go around the water and everything, take care of that. Let's do this. He's far enough away. Not enough shotgun shells. I'm chipping through that. Got 14 clips. Night night. Alright, so that probably didn't make this any more accessible. No, that's still blocked. Maybe it opened up the treehouse. Wow, they pretty frugal living here. They don't even have furniture. Couldn't even, I mean, they can build stuff out of sheet metal, but they can't figure out how to make a chair. Even their fire looks like it's made out of flares. It's like a little cognitive dissonance with the technology around here. I can possibly hop to this. Question is why. Okay, not as motivated to figure that out. So I still got one up there somewhere, but I need a way up there. I don't think this is going to cut it. Nope. I have to work my way across the rooftop somehow. Okay, so I don't want to go in there. Ah, he tagged me again, you moron. Alright. Oh, really quicksand in the hut? Well, that's unexpected. Wow, your oxygen goes down quick there. That's amazing. Let's try to stay in the shadow here, see if that's the same principle. Yeah, kinda. Nope, nope. There. Alright, we'll take care of... Well, let's take care of him first. There is... Oh. Get out here and stay out here. There we go. Alright, nothing there. Oh, they're impervious to bullets. At least small caliber. Yep. Alright, now we use health. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, just saying. Alright, so there were shotgun shells above that, wherever it was. Okay, so I don't get poisoned from the melee ones, just the blow dart guys. It's weird, I almost like thought I heard somebody talking while I was trying to do the pulley. It's kind of weird. Alright, we got him. Alright, he's taken care of. Nope. Chief 20 feathers. Alright. Alright, so took care of the guy on the ledge. Yeah, and that roof looks pretty steep, so I don't know if you'll be able to jump up there from here anyway. Okay, so there we go. That was the one in question. There's no solid ground here, is there? Man, is that that doesn't look accessible. Can't walk any further that way. Yep, that's quicksand too. You can't jump. You are stuck. Who builds a house around quicksand? I mean, you're building your house on the sand, then there's like building, like, what? Is that the prison pen? It's like, dopey. This quicksand? Oh, so now there's what we would have not had access to. The spikes. Okay, so there's spikes. Got it. We've not been able to go through. Come on. Clearly not a secret since they put the camera on it. Alright, now we can go through here. Next. There's another pulley. Oh, hi, guys. Get off me. Two at once is not cool. It's just unsporting. Okay, so now if we go back here... Oh, that's kind of steep. That's very dark and ominous. That's the secret? Really? At least now I can see. I don't need my flares. I mean, you would think if you needed the flare to see into the cave, but the fact that the two items in the cave are lit up like daylight kind of defeats the purpose. So is that all 4 secrets, or because I went back, would I have missed the other one that was up top? There was the one in the hole in the wall, that one, the one outside. I don't know. Ooh, what's over here? Nothing. Edge of the map. You've reached the end of the world. Well, thank goodness they didn't put the flares inside the quicksand. No, they just put the large med pack. It might not have been an effective trap otherwise, right? Nah, I don't need those flares. Alright, so there's a walker. Wow, that's a lot of spikes up there. I'm gonna run into a trap, aren't I? Alright, when did I last save? What? You weren't there when I was there. Spawn behind me. Do I need to grab a flare just to see that this is a dead end? Not really. Yep, just fire bullets. That'll light up the hallway. Saves me using my useless flares. Okay, so ladder goes up into there. And is it open or locked? Gotta find the other pulley. Man, yeah, all spikes and everything up there. Alright, finally use health. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a ledge up there. Probably need to get to the treehouse first. Alright, let's try this. Nope, it's locked. Okay. Where did I see that other pulley? Oh, yeah, either of those sides go around the area where they jumped us from the middle. Let's see, here's the other way around. And so I looked in there. Did I go in here? Is there no way in this one? This one's got no door, at least on the ground level. Okay. Alright, so how am I getting it? Is there another ledge over there, too? Okay. Let's go back through here again. Alright, no, did I check it here? Yeah, those are the flares. And nothing there. Okay. Alright, so there's 2 doors there. Yeah, there's another one back here, but I would need to be able to get up top somehow. That seems problematic. Yeah. Don't like that just yet. Alright, anything here? What's this? She should be able to grab that. Ah, dirty. Let me up that way. Nothing to jump on. That doesn't allow up. It's too many spikes. Don't see anything there. Alright, let me run through this little flare. Cutting into my infinite supply. Ah, there's the switch. Never mind. Should open the treehouse, I think. Oh, they brought an... Let me burn your face with a flare, man. You're sneaking up on me, you're getting the deagle. Alright, did it? Yep, it did open the treehouse. Up we go. Alright, so that one's locked. Gotta dismount the ladder safely. Barely. Alright. Oh, but it's still closed. Oh, really? That's so messed up. Why is it some switches are automatic, or some doors are automatic and others are not? Okay, so then that's going to probably run us out to the roof. Alright, can I one-shot this? Yep. Barely. Yeah, there's a flat spot over there. Oh, that's fun. You're getting the deagle too, man. Oh, man, switch the bullet. Oh, it's over. You pushed me on the flames. So that, you're getting the grenade launcher. Jerk. Wait, I didn't jump yet. Hit him 30 times with the harpoon. Solves that problem. Alright, so I go this way, but would they have given anything useful over here? I don't see monkey bars. Man. Okay, so we're now on the roof. All those spikes over there. Harpoons, really? In the trees? Oh yeah, we still haven't done all that underwater stuff in the other section. So that should drop back into the hallway. Now, there's our spikes. So what did we come up here for? Like, everything's going to force you into the spikes. Why on earth would I want to jump over that way? Maybe there's a flat spot over there. That's not it. What was that? Okay. There we go. Still kind of wonky because it looked like the spikes would have blocked the path. Alright. Will this open up the water section? What? There's nothing here? Oh. Another light. Okay, so now we have... I love how they just spawn in just like that. Poof. Dead native. Yeah, there's not much room to maneuver here. And just like that. Alright, I guess we'll go back around this way. Alright, anybody else want to spawn in again? Alright, considering fire kills, let's minimize the destruction. There we go. Really? More buzzsaws? Oh, lovely. Looks like spikes there, except there's another... Yep. Oh, come on, man. Did you really need to do that? Like, how'd he walk through all that? This can't be good. So that seems mostly unnecessary. There's another board platform, though. I don't know if I'd want that. Do I hit that and run, or do I just keep going? Oof. Okay, so that opened, but did this other one open? Doesn't look like it. Now I'm gonna run the opposite way on this thing. No, two. Oof. It didn't open. It didn't look like it opened that thing anyway. So, all right. I tried. Jerk. Oh, seriously. I hit run, but it didn't activate, and I didn't want to stop to reactivate it, because then it would have been dead. And it was dead anyway. Come on, native. Get punked. Doesn't be too steep, so... Ah! So I think that would have been the chance to get on the roof to go get something else, maybe? Where am I? Oh, I'm out by the side. The water's over here. Is this open yet? Yes, I think it was. What was that glitch? Okay, so then this will take us up onto the other bridge, and there's a croc. That's fantastic, because he wasn't there before. Jerk. Oh, no, I didn't want to go in the water to tickle him. I want to shoot him. I don't know if I can. Yep, that angle's not going to work so well. Okay, we'll live with that. What was that rope system for? That guy just goes into the wall. They didn't even drill. It's just like glued. Okay, so this comes out over here. Is there a switch in the corner? No movable block, no switch. Okay. Just randomly dark piece of wall, while the rest of it is not. Giant face. Alright, anything to reach from here? That's just above where we were. Alright, let's save so I don't screw this up, because otherwise I gotta go all the way through there again. That'll be a long walk. That's the end.
Not interrupting, am I?
Not bleeding, are you? Not about to use this place as a dunny?
No, and no.
Good. Good. Just don't want any fly-carrying visitors in here.
Right, I understand. What happened?
Woke up in the jungle with one of those little blokes snacking on my leg, didn't I?
A tribesman? It isn't usual for them to eat right off the bone like that.
Well, it was dark, and I never got the bugger, so I can't be sure. Something spooky is in that jungle. Our air carrier crashed up in the mountains. Every night some of my men would vanish without trace. Others fled in fear. Then this happened. So I brought the men down to shore for safety, only for us all to be captured by this greedy mob. Some sort of sacrifice to their god who lives up in the hills. Though it seems I've not been invited to the barbie.
Maybe you're the dessert. White flesh can be a bit of a delicacy around here.
For real?
Listen, we'd better get you out of here. Do you know how the tribe crossed the swamp down there? Which stones they tread on?
Yeah, but I'm staying put. With this wound, I'd be like a fill-up station to every diseased bug in the bush. I'd rather be the main course at the real feast. Hey, if you see any of my men alive in there, direct them to the North Shore, will you? Away from here.
Of course.
Oh, he's given up. Says it only took me 36 minutes. Yeah, that was the better part of 2 hours. So And I still only had 9 pickups, and that's with only 1 secret left. I mean, I get that if I backpedaled, if I missed the other secret, that would have only been bullets, and then the shotgun shells and other stuff. So I just struggle to make sense of this level. I don't know if that was intentionally designed to be a split path, or if I just literally couldn't find the way back up there. Because, I mean, I can understand if, like, hey, if you want a shorter way to do it, here's the way to do so, but it just seems so jarring that they didn't converge, or I couldn't find the way to get back to that bridge. Because it's a one-way trip from that one ramp off the beginning. So there would have had to be another way up there, and I just may not have seen it, especially since the one climbing wall didn't look like a climbing wall at all. So that is a weird level. All right, well, if I were to suspect a pattern, would probably see three levels here in the South Pacific, because Nevada had 3, but all of them were pretty lengthy. We're only able to get through like 1 level an episode, and they're pretty much filling up the 2 hours and running over at that. It's kind of interesting that Lara actually ran into somebody who wasn't an antagonist, because usually in the first game, the only people she's really talking to were people wanting to kill her. And in the beginning of this one, you had the guy that was this psychopath intern or whatever he was. I'm trying to remember back to 2. It seemed like there's many people to talk to in between, but that was a few months ago, so my memory's a little hazy. Okay, well, that will do it for another Throwback Thursday, so at least managed to finish the level, even though I still can't make sense of where the other Serpent Stone was, or what the whole point of that was. And that was really goofy with the lights, too. So anyway, I'll stop rambling about that. So this is likely it for the week. Haven't done Freestyle Friday in a while, and there'll be a lot going on tomorrow to get ready for the show on Saturday. So don't forget to check the Linktree if you want to see the information on that or anything else with the Ascendant Chaos stuff or Aladdin stuff and all the usual. But I'll either be back Sunday or Monday, hopefully. Again, barring any other unknown distractions and stuff. So thanks to Chairman for hanging out with us for a bit on YouTube, and thanks to anybody else who's been watching in between. I think we had some people pop in on Twitch, but kind of quiet, so obviously lurking is quite all right. But have a fantastic one, have a fantastic weekend, and see you soon.